Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. EiD Mubarak, Eidukum Sa'id, Kullu Aam wa Antum bi Khair. I just wanted to send best wishes on this Mubarak, blessed day for each and every one of you. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all of our fasting in the month of Ramadan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all of our charitable contributions, all of our qiyam and taraweeh. And may He put barakah in it for each and every day of the year, from this Ramadan to the next Ramadan and beyond, inshallah. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. A couple reminders I felt it's pertinent to remind ourselves with regards to the essence and the actual summary, the teachings of Ramadan. In verse 183 in Surah Al-Baqarah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions the ayat of Siyam and fasting. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, or you have believed, kutiba alaykum siyam, fasting has been prescribed upon you, decreed. Kama kutiba ala alladhina min qablikum, just like how it was already decreed upon those before you. But here's the thing, la'allakum tattaqun, so that you may acquire taqwa. Now what is taqwa? Following the 30 Juz series, you will notice I constantly reminded ourselves with regards to its quality. It is the consciousness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala at all times in our life. And in return, when a person does good actions and righteous actions, this is the constant state of awareness of a believer which Allah loves, and hence it is called taqwa. And so a fasting person during Ramadan is very aware and cognizant of what they say, what they think, what they listen to, what they say, or what they see, what they speak. This is a state which Allah wants to see of a believer to be much more mindful, watchful after Ramadan. And that is the true meaning of la'allakum tattaqun. And hence, if a person stayed exactly the same with regards to their habits before Ramadan and during Ramadan and after Ramadan, so Rasulullah ﷺ warns us about this in the hadith of Sahih Bukhari narrated by Abu Hurairah, who says the Prophet ﷺ said, "Man lam yada' qawl az-zuri wal 'amal bihi, falaysa lillahi hajatun fi an yada'a ta'amahu wa sharabahu." That person who didn't leave lies and any kind of false statements during the fast, then such a person, Allah didn't need it either way. But now that a person done it for Allah's sake, outwardly fasting, but didn't mend themselves spiritually, then Allah has no need of such a person staying hungry and thirsty. So hence, the state of the physical self, fasting has to transcend that to the spiritual and reach to the core of our iman, the core of the ruh and the soul. This is la'allakum tattaqun. And then in ayah 185, Allah mentions about the conclusion of Ramadan, وَلِتُكْمِلُوا الْعِدَّةِ, that you should complete the period of time allocated for fasting, and وَلِتُكَبِّرُوا اللَّهَ عَلَى مَا هَدَاكُمْ, and you glorify Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's why today, on the day of Eid, we are reciting takbirat, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Lillahi alhamd. So we make it takbir of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, takbirat, la'allakum tashkurun, and so that we give thanks to Allah. And so the conclusion of Ramadan is a time for reflection, that we concluded the period of time allocated, and we glorify Allah for this deed, and we thank Him for all of the blessings Allah has given us, the blessing of Iman being the focal point. So we have to make it such, going forward, that now that the month of Shawwal has already begun, you'll notice the themes of consistency have begun. That is why Rasulullah ﷺ said the person who fasts Ramadan and then follows up with 6 days of Shawwal is equal to fasting a whole year. And so the consistency is the challenge. Furthermore, remember, in Ramadan we fasted for 30 days, 29 or 30 days, and then we've prayed at night long hours of taraweeh. We prayed tahajjud and qiyamul layl on top of it. All of this, as noble and virtuous as it is still not the level of fard. So what's more important right now, now that Ramadan has been concluded, is that just as how we superseded and went ahead and exceeded our normal routine in our nawafil, now we just have to come back to the basics. It's all about just 5 times salah. We don't have to pray 8 rak'ats or 20 rak'ats, more than that in tahajjud. We don't have to pray that. Yes, if a person excels and gets up for tahajjud and prays, mashallah, it's a great quality. But on a daily basis, the least, the amount which is required, 5 times salah on the prescribed timings and according to the proper method of praying at ease. Similarly with Quran, we've heard the whole Quran in Ramadan. Either we recited the Quran khatam and we've heard the khatams. Now during the year, it's all about consistency. So we don't have to read a juz a day. We don't have to read even half a juz. Just read a page, or how much we could easily manage. And with our charitable contribution, mashallah, Ramadan was a time for giving excessive sadaqah and khairat. Let that quality of sadaqah not end over here. Let us be charitable in general. Inshallah, with these words, I wish you again Eid Mubarak, Eid Saeed, and have a great day. And keep me in your du'as as well.